HBG's Global War, 1939, Turn 2, Playtest 4. Okay, Germany, Bordeaux. Germany went in there with an SS, a cavalry, and a tank, which adds up to a 12, and is triple the amounts of units. So not only did Germany have triple the amount of attack, they had triple the amount of units. They lost. Because they lost, Italy, the Free French blew up the bases. Now, 1 in 4 games, Germany's not going to inherit a base. But my game was a lot of the German strategy with this navy right here. This navy was based off of having that base. So now the Bismarck has a single hit on it. I was going to heal it there because there's 2 bases here. In theory, 75% of the time you're going to have one. So you can have a battleship here heal the following turn. I don't know if I explained that right, but you want one of these bases. We all know that. And then I was going to do a battle of the Atlantic just because the Atlantic is going temporarily the way of the Germans. But now that plan is ruined. I could still do it, but what happened here is Germany lost both their transport here and their transport here. I maybe should have I wanted to intercept both spots, but the Allies made it so they had overwhelming numbers, so I'd just be losing planes. So what ended up happening is now I lost my transports. Now Germany built 3 transport planes, 1 in Paris and 2 in Western Germany. They're planning on using them for Africa, but now I might have to go into Finland because Russia is doing all this is next to Helsinki. Now, I'm not sure if I can kill it or not. I'll have to look at it. I probably can. I don't know what's going to happen up there. Depends on a lot of factors, but I'm still not sure if all in Finland is wrong or right. I suppose the long game proves it, but I'm probably going to have to actually build a navy here, right here on Sea Zone 18, which is the only safe spot, just so I can deal with Finland. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But when Germany's building 3 transport planes round 2, that's 8 less guys. That's could end up being a mistake. I'm doing it for Italy because Italy lost. Well, I had Africa Middle East first strategy, and I'm still going with it. But Italy lost their navy. I made a mistake last game. I thought 2 extra planes could get into this spot to kill the Greece navy that the UK inherited. Actually, they can't. So I did end up throwing 2 bombers at the Greece navy. It was 1/16 in my favor, so I should have done that, or shouldn't have done that. There's actually no way to kill that Greece navy, which means Italy in this game now has to be defensive only first turn, unless you specifically if you were to build an air base in Austria, you could actually kill the Greece navy. But first turn, who wants to build an air base in Austria? You could though. So the Allies now they built 2 military bases. UK is building a unit down here at turn. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 units. Then you have the factory here, that's 7 units. Italy's only building 4. Now they could get 5 more units down there this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. They could get 5 more units down there this turn. And maybe they will. Not sure what's going to happen down there, but it is fun. Generally, I think this is the best I've ever done with Italy, which sounds strange. Yugoslavia and Greece are still in it. That's not going to last long. Italy lost Albania, but that problem's finally going to be addressed. The lesson learned there is do not go into Yugoslavia light. I'll never do that again. That's how you learn. Okay, Calcutta Crush. There's no point in even showing how much I have ready to destroy Calcutta. It's dead. There's no way to stop the Calcutta Crush on turn 3, but you can make them pay. So, the Allies are making Japan pay, and I think this is what, I don't know if this is how everyone else plays it, but I left it so tempting for Japan to change their mind. I'm building on the shorelines. I'm building on the shorelines with China just to tempt Japan. Russia declared war on Japan with a whole 6 guys and brought it into Manchuria. Now maybe Japan can kill this, but they can't kill it all. And once the CCP, which are actually doing $6 a turn, once the CCP is out, then this pile is it doesn't look like a lot, but it's a lot more than Japan has. So Japan's going to be regulated to the shorelines for a while. You could really, if Russia goes all in Japan first turn, it would probably stop the Calcutta Crush. So the Calcutta Crush is kind of the thing to do, kind of like take Greece, but not necessarily, because Japan really is thinking, you know what, maybe I should just forget the Calcutta Crush and go back up here. And now that Russia's in it, I'll just fight Russia for the next 2 turns, all in Russia, and kill me some free Chinese. Kill me a Lend-Lease Chinese tank. But I'm probably not going to do that just because I'm kind of already committed to Africa first, Africa, Middle East first. And just because of the way that the German turn went, the UK got too busy to do what they should do, which is go in here first turn. And then maybe that doesn't make sense, but Egypt needed to be defended, and I could see what was going to happen. It's more important to hold Egypt than to take the Middle East right away. It's just the way that it fell. Now, I should say that all of the entire German or the entire Italian Air Corps is now gone. The entire Navy, everything that Italy has is gone. They actually did build a lone sub because they foresaw what was going to happen. But look, this little spot here is Cairo is a tougher nut to crack than I thought. There's 2 transports here, 2 destroyers. That's it. That's the entire Navy. And there's 3 planes. There's coastal artillery. This is a tough nut to crack. There's a beginning of a new UK Navy, which I don't think Italy can keep up with. So Germany's going to have to come down here with planes, and not sure this is the strategy to do, but I always wanted to try it. I would never try it unless round one went the way it did, which means no backdoor for no, just wipe out the entire Navy for the UK and the Commonwealth, and not have these three Vichy French territories really changed the game for Italy, because generally Italy has to worry about the back door. They have to worry about this spot. As a rule, this spot is in danger already. So I like to keep these videos short, and I talk too long, but this is a very fun game. I'm going to play another turn right now.